Alright, it is Saturday, August 3rd. Not that hot, but humid enough to make it really suck. It's been like this for like 4 weeks now. Just very uncomfortable. Still got to paint my rims. Going to do it this way. This is not going to be a professional restoration type paint job. We're just going to use some Rust-oleum Farm and the implement paint. And I'm going to try brushing it on and see if I like it. I'm going to start out on the inside of the hub. And if I like the way it looks, I will go ahead and do the other side of both hubs and my new rims, which are painted with kind of a more like a silverish gray. So yeah, they will be brushed on too. Like I said, we're not looking for a show tractor here. We just want to protect everything. And it will definitely look better than it did. I still need new fenders, and I don't know when I'm going to do that. That won't be during this little project. So basically, I'm just going to stir this stuff up. And the directions say if you do want to thin it, to use mineral spirits, not acetone, stuff like that. So I bought some mineral spirits that I hopefully won't have to use because I'm just going to brush it on. Let's get this shook up, and we'll see how it spreads on there. Okay, here goes nothing. Sorry about the fan noise, but I like to keep the air moving when it feels terrible as it is. Let's just see how this stuff looks. When I brush it on, it's pretty smooth. Probably a little lighter than it's supposed to be. Maybe it'll look different when it's dry, but yeah. And like I said, I'm not looking for a show tractor look here. I'm sure I'm going to give it 2 coats in case you were wondering about it bleeding through. And I can always come back if I want to spray it and make it look nice. I can always come back, sand this down smooth, and spray it with a different paint. And just covering it nice and quick. And that's what I want. I want to do this kind of fast, not spend too much time on it. That's why I decided to brush it. And this stuff may flow out. I know that 415 I used on the truck, I brushed it on the front frame of my 94 car show. And after it dried, it looked like a shiny powder coat was sprayed. So that'll give you the gist of what it's going to look like. This is just first coat. What I will do is I will do the inside of this rim, the other rim. I'm going to go ahead and give a coat to the rings on the tires. Then I'll have to let it all dry so I can flip this and give it another coat. Or I may put some bolts and nuts in here as a stand and flip it and go ahead and paint it when it's dry enough to touch. So I'm going to do all that and I'll show you the finished product. Okay, a few hours later and it's still tacky, can't touch it, but there's 2 coats. Not bad. You can see brush marks, but it's got a good gloss, and some of them brush marks will hopefully flow out even better. But like I said, I'm happy with it if it just looks like that. Seems like the more it dries, the glossier it looks to me. 2 coats here. Now instead of waiting for these to dry so I can flip them, I'm going to use my bolt kit that I bought to bolt the hubs to the loops. I'm going to stick these guys in here like that, or actually like that, and I'm going to put a nut on the other side, and I think probably 4 of them will do it on each rim, and then I'll be able to flip it and get the other side painted, and then I don't have to touch it till tomorrow morning where it's hopefully dry enough to put all together. The bolt kit, they are from, let's see, Helms Farm Machinery. I found them on eBay. Forgot the exact price. I ordered these like 4 weeks ago, and I don't really feel like going in the house and checking what I paid for them. So go on eBay, find you a bolt kit for your Ford 600 tractor or your Jubilee, your 8N or whatever. They're all the same, I believe. And Helms Tractor shipped them to me, or Helms Farm Machinery shipped them to me fairly quick. So let me get that done, and I'm going to finish painting, and I'm done for the day until this dries. Okay, it is all back together, and took it for a little test drive down the gravel road, and everything seems good. Looks pretty good. Looks a lot better than it did. That pressure wash helped it a lot too. But yeah, out in the sunlight, that paint don't look bad. You can see my brush marks. I didn't spend a lot of time prepping, so I wasn't expecting it to be perfect. And like I told you, we're not doing a restoration here. We're just getting the tractor back into use after my tires went flat. But some shiny paint on the wheels definitely changed the looks of the old girl. Have not added ballast yet. I'm going to do an antifreeze and water mix. Right now I only got 4 gallons of antifreeze that I bought. I'm not sure what percentage or mixture I can get by with. It's rare that it gets below 0 around here, so I'm thinking I can maybe get away with a 20 or even 10% mix. Could be wrong, but we'll see. Worst that can happen is it'll freeze up, and I'll wait for it to thaw, and I'll add more antifreeze to it if I'm wrong on that. But yep, I'm happy with it. Have not painted the lug nuts yet. I wanted to paint them red. They're supposed to be red. So like I said, this isn't a restoration. One day I hope to paint this old tractor upright, but that's just not next on my list of projects. So call this a video. Unlock my brakes here. And that's going to be good enough for now. I think tomorrow I will add what ballast I do have in there, because it felt a little bouncy in high gear. Bouncier than usual. And I already got them dirty, which is going to happen. That's why, it's another reason I'm not looking to do a show tractor type finish whenever I do any kind of painting or anything, but I do want to paint it and make it look better again. But I still use it for hauling wood out of my neighbor's woods there, and picking up heavy stuff, which doesn't really you don't have to take it over the woods to do that, scratch stuff up. But when I go over the woods to get firewood, yeah, it's going to get scratched up. So we'll call that a video. And thanks for watching.